Welcome then to my review of the two Coredy dual band Wi-Fi adapters which I received a couple of days ago. I've tested them both. Let's look at the one with the antenna first, which came in a big box all by itself when the other one came in a much smaller box with something else. But there you are. Amazon are normally pretty good about packing things together, so let's not have too much of a go at them over that. There's the box, nice looking box. They're both boxes very much the same, both of them taped shut when you get them so that you know that they've not been tampered with. And there is the Wi-Fi adapter with its antenna, which flexes backwards and forwards, and it plugs into a USB port, any old USB port. And just take a photograph of it in the box there. And here is the antenna together with the bits that come with it. You get the driver CD, which is exactly the same for both devices. So I've only done one driver install, and that's before I tested this device. I tested them both plugged into a D-Link base, which is designed for wireless adapters. So here we are. Let's have a look. That's the directory, the Windows directory on the install CD, and I've just started the program. The manufacturers are planning to make this auto-run. I suggested it actually, so they're planning to make it auto-run and give you a selection for the operating systems, but at the moment you need to choose your operating system and then run the appropriate setup program. Fairly standard setup program. You just go through pressing next all the time and it will install the driver. I've cut out some of the time it took to install the driver because it's not very interesting watching a screen do nothing. There we are. Once it gets going, it rattles through quite quickly, and all you need to do then is to finish the setup and go and do your Wi-Fi setup in the normal way. Now I chose to install just the driver and use the Windows manager for networks. They do provide their own manager for networks, as a lot of manufacturers do, so if you want to, you can use that. So my network's there, it's that TalkTalk one. I press connect, and once I finally manage to type in the password correctly, it connects to the network quite nice and quickly. There we are, just typing in the password. Click on next and it will then connect up. You get your little messages telling you it's connecting and asking you whether you want it to do this and whether you want your computer to be discoverable, and all ready to go. So the next thing I decided to do was to have a quick look at how well it was working. So I went into the control panel, into network settings, pulled up the network and so on thingy-bob, popped into there, had a look at the status, and at this particular moment in time it's coming up with 117 megabits per second. I tested it again later and it came with 245, which is faster than my PCI Express one. Now I'm running the Think Broadband test to find out how quickly it works on the broadband, and once it's finished going through all its testing, it comes out as being just the same speed as my computer always is on the internet. So now let's have a look at unpacking the still a few bits of video of my unpacking it, and here we are unpacking the other one. Came with a rather nice magnetic phone holder, but we're not doing that at the moment. So there we go. There's the Wi-Fi adapter. It comes with, as I said, the same CD and everything. This one is more compact, probably more suitable if you've got a laptop and you're carting it around and so on. But as you will see in a minute, in my environment it doesn't run quite so fast. So there it is in the box, again a nice box, and you get your little Coredy guarantee card that you always get, and you get a little getting started guide, which does tell you, by the way, to do what I did, which is to install the driver before you plug in the adapter. I didn't actually video myself installing the driver, and I just did the screen capture, so you don't see that I don't plug it in until afterwards, but that's what happened. So here we are. This is this adapter, so I'm going in there, having a quick look to see what the status of it is. Sorry, connecting first. I had to make it connect first because although the driver was there, I changed the adapter and it had disconnected. So now I go into status and it comes up with a somewhat slower speed. I think it was about 34 or something. No, can't remember. Anyway, I'll add that information into my review. No, I won't. I'll stop this now. Yeah, sorry, it was 19.5 megabits per second, and that does, as you can see, actually affect my internet speed, although it's faster than the internet. So there again, this one, it's a perfectly good device, but it's only £2 cheaper than the other one. So unless not having antenna poking out is important to you, I would go for the other one. And I would always go for this one for a desktop or any environment where you're not moving the thing around, because if there is any doubt about how good your Wi-Fi is, the antenna does just make the whole thing work a tiny bit better.